Well, hello, my fabulous friends. How are you doing? So, there's a bit of a rumor going around about a lady named, or all she's listed as is DL, and she claims that she was the surrogate for both the children. She also claims that it's not Harry's DNA, but she claims that she was promised a lifetime of support. And apparently she hasn't gotten any. And apparently she's getting a lawyer. So I want to ask the cards, number one, how true is this? Like, we remember Samantha Markle was this book is going to tell you everything, and told us absolutely nothing. These rumors come and go. Sometimes you have to wonder. I've been kind of sitting on this one. I just wanted to see how far it was going to go. And because I think sometimes a lot of these rumors are started by Meghan herself to, you cannot make this up. You cannot make this up. You saw me shuffling. I didn't do Epstein jail cell video there. Meghan herself, the devil, because it deflects from it. She didn't have enough wine. She sold the wine on Diana's birthday, and there's Wimbledon, and there's a bunch of other things going on. And you have to wonder if some of these rumors aren't put out by Meghan herself. So I'm actually going to find out if Meghan is this rumor true? And if it is, so if the rumor is true that she's getting a lawyer to expose Harry and Meghan, if it's true, then will it go forward and be exposed? There's some kind of strategy coming up. Some kind of strategy. Okay. So DL, the surrogate, is that rumor true? Is that rumor true that there was a surrogate named DL and she birthed both children, and she says Harry's DNA is not in either child? And is it true that she's looking at getting a lawyer because she was promised to be looked after her whole life as long as she kept quiet? Shall we begin? Wow, skershmack. We'll be looking for the Queen of Swords. That's the contract. Six of Pentacles. Well, there's some money being exchanged. There's definitely some kind of money being exchanged. But is it money to be quiet, to cease and desist? Eight of Wands in reverse. Two of Pentacles in reverse. So that would be two children. The Empress in reverse. And Judgment upright. All right. I think there's going to be a second payment coming to this lady. My Empress in reverse is pregnant with possibilities, and this tells me there is no pregnancies. Also, the Eight of Wands in reverse is telling me that's no go. And there's the two children there. Let's find out. The Emperor in reverse. Two of Cups in reverse on top of the Two of Pentacles in reverse. There's no agreement here, guys. Or the agreement has been broken. Five of Swords. So a bit of bullying, winning the battle but losing the war. Eight of Swords in reverse. That's releasing the information. Three of Swords in reverse. Betrayal. So a contract that wasn't fulfilled. Knight of Pentacles. Harry. Okay. I am going to say, I think someone's looking for money. I don't think this lady was pregnant with the children. I think this lady knows who was pregnant with the children. This lady also said she has pre-eclampsia, and hasn't been able to work since. Is that where Meghan got the story about preeclampsia from? Or did this lady get that story from all of that? Perhaps we are the ones who need to look at this from a different point of view. Is this somebody who's coming for some money? Perhaps they know who the surrogate was. Apparently this lady worked as a surrogate or was at a fertility clinic or some such thing. She said she was just pregnant with an anonymous couple's children, anonymous celebrity couple's children. Interesting why she says when the children don't have any of Harry's DNA. Well, does that mean that it wasn't even, she wasn't the real surrogate for them? And because Harry's showing up right here. I think this lady's trying to shake some money out of the royal family. I kid you not. Queen of Cups in reverse. I think she's a little unhinged. The Magician, I think she's trying to make things up. Four of Wands. Now that would be the birth. Page of Swords. There's Lily. And Four of Swords in reverse and the Fool. Okay. I'm going to tell you something. I think this lady knows about the birth of Lily. I think she knows how Lily was born and whatnot. I think she knows the truth of it, and I think she's trying to shake she's trying to shake Harry down for a little bit of money. I'm not getting that this DL is the woman who was the surrogate. I'm not saying there wasn't a surrogate. Listen to my words carefully. I'm saying this lady knows who was the surrogate. And this lady's trying to, to get the money out of them. Because if you read the article or go deep into it, this lady herself is not getting a lawyer. It's her family that says she is not well who wants to get the lawyer. Why wouldn't she directly go get the lawyer? I mean, if they have not fulfilled their part of the contract, well, that's contract law. I mean, that you can take, that's contract law. They broke they drew first blood. I think this lady she could possibly not be well, but I'm wondering if it's more mental illness. The High Priestess in reverse. Seven of Cups, yeah, gaslighting. Death in reverse, and Nine of Cups upright. The Star in reverse. I think have you noticed Meghan hasn't shown up here at all? Harry has, and the King. So I'm thinking that this lady here is possibly trying to shake up the royal family, saying, you know what, if you don't play ball with me, I'm going to say I was the surrogate. And people will believe me, and because I worked at a fertility, and I was pregnant around the same time. She could have been the one pregnant with Lily, but I don't think she's both of them, right? Because the other one would have been in the UK or in South Africa, as we have shown before. This one, I think, yeah, we might have somebody who's seeking attention. Also, I'm not getting that she's going to win any big money or any big prize. I'm even getting that a lot of people won't believe her. This actually might be detrimental to our case that what's her name used a surrogate. She might set this back quite a bit. But Meghan didn't show up here, so this isn't a Meghan story. This is somebody else who's trying to shake the royal family for some money and say, if you don't, I want some hush money kind of thing. I'm going to get a lawyer, and, you know, I have an NDA signed that it was a celebrity couple. I'm sure she could work around that. I don't know. If anything, it's Lily. It's not Archie. If anything, she's had one. Or maybe she had a surrogate and then realized after who it was for. And maybe she decided to shake them down for more money. I'm getting that this is a shakedown. I'm not getting that there's a lot here that has a lot of evidence. It could be that she discovered afterwards the baby that she had. Remember, and she said it wasn't her egg and it wasn't her sperm. She was just the vessel. So she was just the oven cooking a baby. I'm getting that because everything was so anonymous and whatnot. She didn't realize who Lily was, which baby it was, until she saw Lily a little bit older, put two and two together. Perhaps baby was already born with red hair, or, you know, just put two and two together. Maybe she did give her the baby up in Santa Barbara, etc., etc., etc. And now she wants to shake the royal family down. She's definitely going through Harry, who's definitely going to his father. Maybe that's his urgency to talk to his father. But I think this will end up fading away to nothing. I really do. There's no hope here. There's no hope here. It'll be almost Meghan's wish that this fades away to nothing, because then that's another kind of feather in her cap that it wasn't a surrogacy. This might backfire a lot on people who are wondering how real this is. Yeah, and the thing is, this lady has no proof. If it wasn't her egg and it wasn't her sperm, she can't even do DNA test on it. All she can do, it'd be circumstantial evidence. Like, yeah, I was a surrogate, and, you know, this is approximately when the baby was born. I remember it had red hair. I remember it was a girl. And now I realize it. You know, it was their baby, and but it would all be circumstantial evidence, especially if NDAs are signed in anonymous papers. And we did not get the Queen of Swords here, which is the contract. That's the one I was looking for. Doesn't look like there's any contract between this lady. There's an agreement that is kind of gone backwards, but that's about it. All right. Well, YouTube's going to show you a video you possibly haven't seen. Why don't you click on that, and I'll see you over there. Thanks for watching. Take good care. Bye for now.